Now, when you approach retirement, solid financial advice used to dictate that accessing your pensions should be the last thing that you should do. There were really great reasons for doing this, but this is about to change. From April 2027, the UK government are planning to make a massive change to pensions, which means that those old financial plans are probably going to be out of date. Now, this is all to do with the relationship between pensions and inheritance tax. Now, as a quick recap, inheritance tax is charged at 40% on all assets over something called your nil rate band. And for most people, a nil rate band is basically £325,000 per person, or £500,000 if you're planning to leave a main residence to your survivors or children. So for a married couple, that's actually £1,000,000 that can be left to your children upon death. And that sounds like a fair amount of money to most of us. But if you start to think ahead to your future and you think about what your main residence might be worth, maybe it will be £400,000, £500,000, and then you add in any other kind of savings or investments that you might have accrued over your working life, and already you're getting quite close. Add in then that you might receive an inheritance, maybe from some parents or loved ones that pass away, and you're going to be getting close to that £1,000,000 value quite quickly. And this is where the pain comes in. From April 2027, the government are actually going to be bringing pensions in to that calculation. Now, historically, they have been considered outside of somebody's estate, and hence why I said at the start, they were usually the account that you would access last, i.e. you would drain all of your investments and cash savings, except for your emergency fund, leaving your pensions to be the last port of call for you to live off the money inside them. This needs to change, because ultimately these pensions are now included as part of that calculation. So if we take the example I was talking about recently with someone who had maybe a £500,000 house and some savings and investments, you're now going to have to add in the value of those pensions as well into that inheritance tax calculation.